Good day, viewers. You are welcome. We have a nice and interesting functional equations given that f of root x minus 1 divided by root x plus 1 equals x squared. From here, the x is a member of a real number, and for this denominator we have square root of x, showing that we cannot have a negative in this root. Then for every denominator here, it must be defined, that is not equal 0. So with this positive that we have here, there is no positive values or a number starting from 0 upwards that will make this one equals 0. So all what we can have is, when we insert a negative value here, we are going to have a complex values. And since x here is a member of real number, we don't have to care about that one. So this shows that the domain of this equation is our x, which is always greater than or equals 0. So as far as we understand the domain of this, so we can just proceed to solving this problem step by step. The question is, what is f of x? If you have spotted how to solve this, you can just drop the answer in the comment box. Then let's get into solving this problem step by step. If you consider the solution, so the method that came to my mind is, we are going to apply the substitution method. We just try to replace all those bunches of domain of the input with another variable. Let's say variable x or variable t. So if you have t equals square root of x minus 1 divided by square root of x plus 1. This is what we have first. And our target here is, we want to make x the subject of the formula, and the x here is inside the root. We make sure we make only x single-handedly as the subject of the formula. What we do is we cross multiply. By cross multiplying, if this divided by 1, we are going to have t into bracket of square root of x plus 1 equals square root of x minus 1. So after getting this, we try to open this parenthesis with t as t multiplied by root x plus t multiplied by 1, that is t, equals root x minus 1. We need to make this one the subject. Suppose I take this t root x to the other side, and I take this negative 1 to this side. Here we have t plus 1 equals, here we have root x minus t root x, which I can simply rewrite this thing as root x minus t root x equals t plus 1 or 1 plus t, anyone. And I need root x. By taking it out as a factor out of it, we have this as 1 minus t equals t plus 1. And the next step is we divide both sides by 1 minus t. So this gives us root x equals 1 plus t, which are commutative with t plus 1, divided by 1 minus t. This is what we have. Then only x is what we need. What we do is we just try to take the square of both sides. By taking the square of both sides, we have x equals 1 plus t divided by 1 minus t all raised to the power of 2. So we are going to start this, and we continue from the original equations, which says f of t equals x squared. We need x, and the x here is given as 1 plus t over 1 minus t squared. By replacing it, this gives us f of t equals 1 plus t divided by 1 minus t. And don't forget, this is having squared already. And with this x squared that we are replacing, it's also having another squared. That is, we put this one in another square bracket. Then, for f of t equals, following the rule of indices, 2 we multiply 2, and that gives us 4. Here we have 1 plus t divided by 1 minus t, all raised to the power of 4. This is for f of t. And we are looking for f of x, not f of t. So we have to change this one to x for we to have what we're asked to find. That is 1 plus x over 1 minus x, then all raised to the power of 4. This is what we're asked to calculate, but if solving a functional equations requires step-by-steps, then the x here has already been defined as a member of real number. We need to understand the domain of the f itself, as we already understand the domain of x from the original equations. Since we have f of x equals 1 plus x over 1 minus x raised to the power 4, what is the domain of this that make this function valid? So x is a member of real number. The denominator here must not equal to 0. Suppose I let 1 minus x here to be equals 0. So this implies that our x here equals to 1. And if x is given as 1, that means this equation will not be valid for every x equals to 1. How do we know that? So if we try to substitute in this, we have f of x, f of 1 equals 1 plus 1, that is 2, 1 minus 1 equals to 0. So this does not make any sense, it is invalid. Then aside from this 1, any other values that we plug in, being 2, 3, they always valid. And every answer here will always give us positive because the power here is even number. Then we can plug in any negative value here, starting from minus 1, minus 2, and up. And 0 also valid for this equation. So to write the domain of this function properly, we are going to have it as, since 1 is always closed, negative 1 is closed, then let me just say negative 1 here is opened, and so we are going to have it as negative 1, then we are going to have, or let me just say, so since all the negatives satisfied and all the positives satisfied with 0 except 1, so we can just say from infinity to positive infinity. This includes 0, and only what is not there is 1. 1 is not part of this. So this is how to solve this problem. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Never stop learning. Bye bye.